Everybody, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. I must at the outset congratulate the management of GHRIBM College and IIC at GHRIBM. As it is mentioned that you are doing a great work. This particular domain which we are working in is evolving, friends. So do not get complacent. The first and the foremost thing I would like to tell you that we all are learning. Even if I am an expert, I am also trying to explore the possibilities because this particular domain has no formal defined equation of progress. So we will all together try to explore, learn, experiment and grow together. So this is also the need of the hour now. The nation is growing. Unless and until we grow comprehensively, we won't be able to feed the stomach of our own people. So keeping that in mind, we need to go self-reliant, independent. And rightly so, the nation has taken a very wonderful step in initiating this particular ecosystem and this particular word is tossed at the very right time. Innovation, incubation. So these are the words and this ecosystem is the third word we are coming up. See, we all are many a times being a student because I was also a student, I know. In those days, this innovation and all concept was looked upon as a very special privilege for only scholars who scores more than 95 or who are in the merit list. But the thing has changed. Second thing is that we were, unfortunately, during last 3-4 decades, if you look into the academia approach, the basic problem was that we were inclined towards academic research more. And the outcome was always measured in terms of academic gain. So even professors were also inclined to do the research and publish the papers with majority of people having inclination and intention of having career advancement. The students were doing projects and were asked to do the projects at engineering college level or even at management level or even at any other fraternity if you go into, you will find that majority of, I'm not saying all, but majority of people were trying to address to it as a matter of academic compliance. So even project was also looked upon as a academic compliance. So this was a very challenging kind of a thing. Another thing is that as we know that all these great colleges and institutes and many of the universities were established by the businessmen. So, they have their own understanding. And the very fact of the matter is that the business world was looked into in a very different perspective. Because even if you are taking some education, higher education, so obviously the first question comes, what is your career? What are your career options? And when we say career options, we used to say that, yes, I'm going to get a very good job. I'm going to get a better salary. You are having more options open for better jobs ahead and all like that. So, but there were no kind of a discussion amongst people about starting our own company, entrepreneurship, business, startup, and all these things were looked into in a odd perspective. I'm sorry for this, but we need to accept the facts. So this notion in the society was hampering the talent of India. And so more and more people were flying over and brain drain and all so many things we have faced. Similarly, at the same time, the faculties were also not intending to do any kind of a research which can be converted into wealth, because a teacher is not supposed to earn the money was the kind of a concept. Teacher should always give it. He should not expect it back. So there were kind of a professional differences of opinion at various levels in administration and at national level as well. Whereas the Western countries and all were flourishing like anything. In those countries, if you see the advancement of universities, great universities, world ranking, ranked universities, you'll find many of the alumni who are the great businessmen having their own enterprises are the part of university development system. So, I mean, this culture was to be adopted, but the basic concept was that the whole education system need to be revamped and reviewed. So, rightly said by the IIC President, sir, that the nation has understood and the initiative was taken for come up with a new national education policy. This national education policy is addressing to those things which were very, very desperately people were looking for. And this is a great news for the institutes, for the students community, for the even teachers community now, that they can really explore better options and they can contribute for the national growth and the growth for the life on earth in totality. So this is the philosophy. Now, see, friends, do not get burdened by these keywords like innovation, incubation, and entrepreneurship and startup and all like that. And please don't get carried away by the, I mean, I should not say unwanted, but immature kind of a judgmental importance given to the money in starting a business and ecosystem concept. So we will slowly and steadily try to understand these things. The first thing you must keep in mind that anybody can be a researcher. Second thing is that every brain has a quality and ability to think differently. Third thing, there are no standards defined in nature. The more you explore the nature, more you will reveal out the new things and facts and figures. So never come to a conclusion or judgment that there is no scope for further improvement or improvisation or modification or innovation or invention, whatever it may be. So we need to understand this particular concept first. Second thing is that, as I said it to you, it is definitely not a simple thing, I'm telling you, because if we look into a philosophy of education, initially it was talked of like from classroom to job. In a classroom, if you study, then you will get a job. Then it was talked of that lab to job, that if you do something in classroom and then you experiment something in laboratory, then you will get a job. Now the things are changing. Now people are thinking of lab to shop.
As a summary, I, Dr. Saurabh Gupta, Dean R&D and IIC Convenor of Institutional Innovation Council of GHRIBM Institute of Business Management, Jalgaon. Today we conducted 2 lectures of second phase of Impact Lecture Series. First session by Dr. Ashish R, Director Innovation, Incubation and Linkages, SNDT Women's University, Mumbai. Sir discussed various features of startup policy and incubators along with various features of local and regional innovation ecosystem. Second session is given by Honorable Dr. Rasmi Gujarati Madam, Director KC Group of Institution, Nawaz Sahib, Punjab. Madam discussed various success mantras for successful entrepreneurs. Madam also discussed various success codes of various successful entrepreneurs worldwide. So I hope it will be certainly helpful to our students to enhance their ideas in wealth and to become a successful entrepreneur in their future as a career option. We are also thankful to Honorable Chairman Sir, Dr. Shri Sunilji Raisoni Sir, Honorable Executive Director RGI Shri Pritamji Raisoni Sir for their kind support to conduct this session. We are also thankful to Dr. Ashish Panat Sir and Dr. Rasmi Gujarati Madam to find time for our students to deliver excellent sessions in this Impact Lecture Series. We are also thankful to Honorable Director Dr. Preeti Agrawal Madam and Deputy Director and IIC President Dr. Prabhat Sarkar Sir for kind guidance and support. We are also thankful to all deans, head of the department, faculty members and students for active participation. We are also thankful to AICTE and Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell, MIC, for providing financial assistance to conduct this Impact Sector series. Hope all participants will be benefited from the guidelines and tips given by both experts. All participants are requested to submit a feedback session. Okay, there is a feedback link that I post in this chat box as well as in WhatsApp group for certification, because all participants will get e-certificate after successful submission of feedback form. And I hope both sessions are useful for the participants. Thank you, madam, for finding time, being a very busy schedule and network issues are also there. So thank you, madam.
Yes, we have a network issue also. Because